lyrics, the blues, in their genes, the social commentary in their spleens. Pac, Biggie, Easy, and Wu-Tang would ride or die, but the game world wouldn't let that fly. The streets became violent, and protection was needed. Everyone started joining while some left. People struggled, finding a way to keep the energy high, and so the way was music and street style. Lyrics composed based on struggle and grind. Homies dying, OGs dying. It was not pretty for sure, but the word had to be spread. Tupac went to Vegas, but due to his status, they made sure he would be on hiatus. Biggie would be jiggy like the piggy he was, before they cheesed him, leaving him deceased. Easy would contract AIDS, and would die just many days later. Wu-Tang split up faster than a Pac reformed with a tactic. A golden age were rolling and molding as soon it was time to start anew. Many joined the scene, while others left due to defeat. Many being killed due to the world rap created, and the evil men it had celebrated. The 2000s would be the next recipe that would open the door with Open Sesame! MF Doom, Kanye, Eminem, and Black Eyed Peas would start legacies and supremacies. Rhymes, dimes, and grimes would be the legacies that started the modern day hip hop scene. MF Doom, a chronic born of comments, and food that would kill a Victorian chud. His music was art that can be heard on a radio show as you make dough with a crow. Like everything in life,
everything must go.
MF Doom would be hospitalized and die by the hands of a diabolical and psychological idea that is the UK healthcare system. Kanye would rise to the stardom and onto Grammy stages. Eminem was once of poverty, bullying, and battles, but once he conceded was when a leading man in 2000s rap would be born.
The next generation was looking about the same, just some twists, some turns, and some musical changes. People still talked about the struggle and what they had was similar to OGs back when they hustled. The Jews rapped about the hardship, depression was also a factor involving their relationship. Gangsta rap is still prominent, Pop Smoke and Whitey just to name a few names. Shooting ops, strap drugs, the formula remained the same. One fateful day, most of these rappers had met their fate. The public outrage was still at stake for the looming villains behind the curtain. Pop's next, gunned down by cowards. The hits were called by big names who stole from others. Public outrage, scandal, it was everywhere. Many like Juice, however, chose to go to heaven by their own decision. He couldn't decide whether it was life or death, but jail got the rapist he will never forget.
Get the hell out of me, man! Hey!
Jail and poverty, the most common upbringings. However, community was the most important even if you had nothing. One case is O Block, basically a war zone. Lil Durk, Chief Keef, then there was Bomb. Community between all three was chill, but Bomb was the outlier that came to kill. Was the most tragic, most violent, he could crash out in a pinch. 1 up, 2 up, they were dropping like flies. Bond was the demon that the ops exercised. That was the rap scene in 2010 to 2019. In 20, Corona approached, came new and familiar people in the rap scene. Travis and Cardi sing the same tune that many would huff glue to. Lil Uzi was on a mission to pay a random fan's tuition. Lil Nas X rap in front of millions of children while making videos that would rival Paris Hilton. Unimize would drop the slop that made the flies drop. Kendrick and Drake fought over who was the worst human being, with both of them feeding the worst fan base's needs. The 4 horsemen of art. Too Slimy, Ned Spend, Osamason, and Xavier So Based would define the 2020s of rap.
Rap was once a way for many of those pushed by systems to express the anger they had. Later, it became a symbol of flexing useless info. To non-music fools with parasocial relationships will listen to. Rap is still art, man-made creations with other cultures in mind.